Good Friday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live weekend forecast update here on your November the 7th, 2025. Well, we're starting to notice some subtle changes outside. Humidity starting to climb up a little bit. A few more clouds out there. We are expecting a little rain for tonight, a few rumbles of thunder. But the big changes are going to be arriving in as we go toward Monday, and it's going to be brutally cold, at least for a couple of days, and then we're going to see a nice rebound of those temperatures. You want to stick around for my 7-day forecast on that. Now, before we get into this full report, if you're new here to the Talking Live Broadcast Channel Facebook page, please give us a like and follow. And if you're watching over on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future weather updates just like these. All right, let's go ahead and take a live look there in Chattanooga. Not looking bad. Got some high clouds blowing in here a little bit, but still some decent sunshine out there. We're all going to be looking at a chance of some rain going in for later this afternoon and into tonight across the area. Looking up toward Lake Chattooga, also looking pretty nice. Got some sunshine, a few clouds out there. Beautiful fall weekend ahead. Definitely check out a look at the fall foliage this weekend. Maybe the last time you get to see some of these leaves because it's going to be pretty breezy and brisk going in toward Monday. All right, let's go take a look at our live radar right now. It's quiet here for the moment, but we are expecting some rain returns as we go in forward tonight. So we're going to talk about that here in just a second. Now, looking at our latest satellite imagery, you see the clouds on the increase. So, again, as expected, we start with some sunshine. Clouds coming in a little bit later this afternoon, and we're going to see a chance of rain with that as well. Looking at the regional radar, we're already picking up a little bit of this rain down here across portions of central Alabama. And with this frontal boundary coming on in here, we're going to set off a few more showers, and a few isolated rumbles of thunder are possible as well. Now, with those thunderstorm threat there, we do have a marginal risk for a big portion of East Alabama and just about everybody across northwest Georgia going in for tonight. Again, could see an isolated severe thunderstorm potentially. I think the risk is pretty low, but some gusty winds, brief heavy rains, a little lightning, maybe some small hail with this. But again, I think nothing too widespread. Most active weather appears to be more toward the central portions of, say, Tennessee up toward Nashville, and that's where the instability is just a little bit better dynamics up that way. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the model data here, okay? As we go ahead and take a look at the loop here, and yeah, that's a little blue you're seeing on the end of that loop there. All right, so looking at the forecast here, again, going toward 10 o'clock tonight, seeing the scattered showers here for this evening, and you're seeing the more robust thunderstorms off to the north. But you notice we got a few coming through here going to the midnight, 1 o'clock hour. Some brief gusty winds. Again, you got that frontal boundary right there as it comes on through. And then tomorrow should be a pretty good day as this sinks on to the south, looking pretty good. Then we go throughout the day on Saturday, not looking too bad. Saturday's quiet, got some rain showers there south of metro Atlanta, looking pretty quiet. Then we go into Sunday, and boy, does it get a little interesting as the bottom's going to drop out. Here comes that freezing line as we go toward noon on Sunday. You'll see that right there. Here comes that 540 freezing line right there as that cold air starts to charge on in here. And once it gets in here, it's going to act like a sponge and try to squeeze out the atmosphere a little bit. And then we're firing out some snow showers and snow flurries here across portions of Tennessee going into Sunday night, into the evening hours. Now, this is a little bit faster than what the European is showing, but it does appear we might see some snow flurries, snow showers. I do have a slight risk in the forecast for early on Monday, but we shall see how it works out. The timing on this could change just a little bit. We're talking about a difference of a few hours here. But one thing's for certain, it's going to be brutally cold, breezy, windy, and pretty raw on Monday. Temperatures won't recover all that much on Tuesday, then a nice rebound after that. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look right here at the rainfall amounts as we're looking at about a ½ inch possible. Some of those thunderstorms, some of that rain coming on through this area for the most part. And as we take a look at what we're going to see here as far as our forecast maps, we'll go ahead and take a look at this as we go into the next 7 days. Watch that timestamp there at the top of your top there as we kind of highlight the fronts coming on through. Again, watch that rain coming through going into Friday night and into Saturday. And then as we go in towards Sunday, we got that next front coming on through. And then it's going to just get really, really cold on Monday. Look at those isobars in here. Those are lines of equal pressure. And when they're stacked up on a television like that, you know it's going to be breezy. Some very gusty winds blowing right out of the north here coming in across our area. So get ready for a breezy, cold, frigid day on Monday. Tuesday, the winds will settle down. It'll be the coldest night on your Tuesday, expecting widespread 20s here across East Tennessee and North Georgia. Maybe even some teens potentially. Couldn't rule that out. And then Wednesday, we begin our rebound as the winds begin to shift around from the west. When they come around from the west like that, that's going to warm things up going into Wednesday and going into Thursday and Friday. But no real significant chances of rain once we get this little bit of rain through us here coming forward tonight. After that, it really kind of backs off here for a little while. All right, so let's look at your forecast here for tomorrow. Pretty mild day. Overnight lows down to 56. Again, good chance of rain for tonight, say 60-70%. But for tomorrow, nope, we should be done with that. That'll be going on through. Mostly sunny, mild, 73 and 56. Looking at your regional temperatures, again, everybody's temperatures are up for tonight because of clouds, threat of rain. Everybody in the 50s here for lows tonight, and daytime highs tomorrow. Still running unseasonably warm for this time of year, mostly into the 70s for most locations. All right, regionally looking like this, 73 up in Nashville and 74 in Memphis, 79 in Columbus, 80 in Mobile, 84 in Jacksonville, 79 in Columbia. So everybody across the south a little bit on the warm side for these temperatures for November. Next 7 days, here we go. Cooling it down on Sunday. That temperature on Sunday probably earlier in the day, 62. Might see a stray shower there. And then I do have a little snow shower, snow flurry activity possible there on Monday, 41, 31. And I suspect our high on Monday may be a little after midnight and then kind of dropping into the 30s. 50, 26 on Veterans Day, and then we warm right back up, 64, 41, 63, 43, getting back to more seasonable levels as we go toward the end of the work week. But get ready for a roller coaster ride with those temperatures. It's going to be quite cold. Make sure you check your furnaces this weekend. Make sure they're good to go. Car batteries, you may want to check those. If they're slow to start, they may have some problems with that cold coming in on Monday. And just make yourself prepared. Again, this is call this a winter rehearsal. It's a quick hit and run. We're going to warm back up, though, next week. All right, that's y'all's forecast for now. Again, if you're watching here on Facebook, please give us a like and follow. And YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. All right, that's it, guys. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and have a great weekend. We'll see you in here back next Monday. Bye-bye.